I've just arrived to Iraq, or more specifically, Erbil, Iraq. It's the largest city in the autonomous region of Kurdistan, which is part of northern Iraq.
You literally see a G-Wagon over there.
In fact, I see a lot of them. You know, the ones that cost more than $130,000 a piece. And it doesn't take me long to realize this place is not cheap.
A burger, a fries, and a soda will cost you around $6 or $7, which obviously is cheap for the US, but for this part of the world, it might catch you by surprise.
Okay, I've lived in New York and Hong Kong, but what I mean is this. This place is in some cases 5 times more expensive than things you would buy in its neighboring countries, Iran, Syria, Turkey, and even a lot more expensive than places like Lebanon and Egypt, too.
Some of the cars here amaze me. I just saw a Rolls Royce. It's like I'm in Los Angeles.
So there's one question I have to ask. Why?
After 2003, there were a new version of business and trading.
I'm meeting up with some locals like Ali and his friends who grew up here in the north.
See the right side.
So we just got to this place called Empire, which has like, I guess, nightlife, cafes, coffee shops. You got palm trees. These apartments, how much do you think these apartments are per month?
For rent, $1,000 and the above.
Oh, okay. For like a 1-bedroom?
Yeah.
This box of Chips Ahoy is almost $6. It seems like they actually imported this from Spain because it's all in Spanish and the Facebook group is Chips Ahoy Spain. This is money used here in Iraq. It's called dinar. This is 25,000, which is about 17 US dollars. Here you got 10,000, which is about $6. So 5,000 equals $3. They don't use any coins at all. Everything is paper money. And the smallest one is 250, which is about equal to 16 cents. So they don't even use coins here. So the lowest amount that you could charge anyone is 16 cents. Just keep that in mind. Like in the US, we have pennies, we have nickels, we have dimes. That's all less than this, which is equal to 16 cents.
But sometimes the best representation of the wealth anywhere can be found just looking at the stores in its nearby malls.
What other brands you have? United Colors, Skechers, Lacoste, any others?
Bose, Adidas.
And while I didn't see any Gucci or Cartier, this still really caught me by surprise.
Bose speakers or Hugo Boss?
Bose.
Bose or Boss? Hugo.
Boss.
Another thing I noticed is how many items are priced in US dollars rather than Iraqi dinar. And it's not uncommon as most places accept US dollars.
This logo looks oddly like the Microsoft logo.
I also see this, which I presume is a knockoff CVS pharmacy. Let's just say they got inspiration from America.
This looks exactly like what you would see in the US. You got Skittles, Snickers, Twix, popcorn, nachos, hot dogs, Pringles. It's absolutely crazy. Usually people come in the afternoon or evening. Yeah, one thing I've learned about Kurdistan is people stay at home in the day and come out at night. This is so amazing. Halva and ice cream with pistachio and some nuts. 7,000 dinar equals $4.66.
The next morning, I head to breakfast with Ali and his friends.
So this is called nisik soup. Nisik soup. It's a lentil soup, and Ali says the soldiers have it every morning for energy, protein. In America, you would just get your one plate, eggs, pancake, bacon. That's breakfast. How do you say delicious in Kurdish?
Zor batama.
Zor batama.
Zor zor. Zor zor batama.
Zor zor batama. Good?
Yeah.
My favorite thing on the table is actually probably this honey. It's so good, this honey.
Our neutral honey.
This guy grabbed the check and paid and didn't let me pay. Thank you so much. This was very kind.
We have to serve you because you came our country.
Okay, so this breakfast for the four of us costs $100, $100 US. Compared to all the neighbors, Kurdistan, Iraq is much more expensive. Why?
Erbil, as the capital city of the Kurdistan, it has been a very safe place for all foreign investors and companies to come invest in its market. And beside that, there are many local companies. They transfer their businesses from other provinces of Iraq to north of Iraq. It's a good place for everyone to come to invest.
Iraq's economy is dominated by oil. About 1/3 of Iraq's oil is here in Kurdistan region. It holds about 145 billion barrels, representing 17% of the proved reserves in the Middle East and 8% of global reserves.
Even during ISIS war, there are a lot of projects in real estate sectors and in health sector.
According to stats, the population of Kurdistan, and especially Erbil, has been surging.
Lack of security and basic services pushed Iraqi people, Arab people, to come and to live in Kurdistan region.
Many foreign experts live and work here. In 2014, the government here tried to push the city to become the next Dubai, a massive hub in the Middle East.
But unfortunately, at that time, ISIS appears, and many projects they stopped, and even there were many international banks. They stopped all their activities. But now, fortunately, they are starting again to come back and to open their branches here.
I've been genuinely surprised that you have a good amount of labor force coming from Philippines,
Right.
coming from India, Lebanon, Syria, coming here to work.
Yeah, our people, local labor, they cannot work with this money.
Go to a place like Hong Kong, Singapore, or Dubai, you'll see tens of thousands of people from lower wage countries like the Philippines, but who are willing to come and move here to Iraq to work for $400 or $500 a month. But even though ISIS has become less of a threat, Erbil's economy is far from certain.
So Ali tells me that when he was younger, he used to see a lot more people moving to Erbil, to Kurdistan, from other countries for jobs, to live here, to bring their families and live here. But now he actually sees it happening less and less, a lot of it because of ISIS.
There are still missile attacks here, and its reliance on oil could prevent it from thriving long term.
That is the reason that why Kurdistan is expensive. Other countries that they have oils as well, they expensive, like Saudi Arabia and the Gulf countries. Our income is not guaranteed. We have to find other resources. The government should promote the agriculture sector to grow our economy. Oil will be finished. Maybe in the next 50 years, we will not have 1 liter of oil.